Hello everybody, Chocolate 1044 Duty, welcoming you back to an episode of my Brilliant Diamond Hooplocke Nuzlocke, on my second attempt playing it. In the last episode, we managed to beat Gardenia and got ourselves a new mission where we are not allowed to use TMs or healing items, and went up and battled Jupiter, sorry, I was right the first time. We managed to fight against Jupiter and beat her. And I wasn't too sure if I actually used any healing items, so I went and revised the video to see if I did or not, and sure enough, I didn't. We didn't use a healing item, thankfully. So this episode, we're free to just move on to Cycle Road. We'll take the red. Right, this is probably going to be a case of like dealing with a load of trainer battles. Okay, standalone red candy, that's perfectly fine. Right, I know that there's an option to go inside Wayward Cave to deal with Mira and guide her back into the cave exit, but I don't know if I actually fancy doing that or not. I honestly don't know, because it was a bit tiresome doing it the first time because of how often the wild Pokemon kept showing up. So I probably might consider skipping that. And of course, first turn, raising evasiveness, and I immediately miss on the first turn. There you go, Shallow Saloon Recover. That will definitely come in handy. Since we can't use healing items, doesn't mean we can't use healing moves. Now, how on earth was she able to just stand her bike up like that without even moving? And then all of a sudden the bike is not there. Oh, okay. We didn't get the knockout, but at least we got the flinch. I will definitely say, after that Jupiter fight, the way how I was like, we're safe, we'll go straight in with the headbutt again, I completely and utterly forgot about the aftermath. I completely forgot about that ability, because that nearly killed B-Barrel. But, thankfully, B-Barrel didn't die. He's still alive. And might actually come back to help us against Team Galactic the third time we have to fight them. I think I probably might have a break from doing Let's Play recordings tomorrow, because I've done 2 episodes of Yoshi's Woolly World on Sunday. I've done 4 episodes of my Hooplocke Nuzlocke yesterday. And this is the 4th episode of the Hooplocke Nuzlocke that I'm doing so far today. I might do more, I might not. It depends on how I feel, honestly. Right, let's change Tigray for a bit. Let's put Martha in the lead again. Getting cramp in my right shoulder. Right, let's use pound to start off. Oh wow, it actually did way more than I thought. Right, let's open up with a double kick. Okay, good. Right, that's raising your speed. So to play it safe, I'm going to switch into Starlo, since that's my freshest intimidator in the party. So that way I can at least survive another flame charge. That's not exactly going to help you, you know. See? Right, okay. Can't use healing items. Let's run to a Pokemon Center and heal. Yeah, I know. I was saying that because I was nearly about to immediately go into the bag and use a healing item. I nearly made that mistake. Because if you're probably wondering, what made me feel the inspiration to do a challenge where it's like, if I fail to do the challenge, I have to release a Pokemon in my party, is because the challenge we are doing right now was actually a challenge that I was in the middle of doing when I was practicing doing my Hooplocke Nuzlocke on Pokemon Scarlet, and they have this feature in the game called Auto Heal. But the problem is, I accidentally used the Auto Heal, because the way how the Auto Heal works in Scarlet and Violet is it basically uses your healing items in a certain order. Like, the first item used will be a potion, to then be used for a fresh water, to then be used for maybe a berry or something. So basically, it's actually a feature, auto heal, that will basically heal up your entire party using the healing items you have in your bag. And I did it, and then realized, oh wait, I'm under the challenge where I'm not allowed to use healing items, and auto heal technically counts as using healing items. So I failed the mission, and I was like thinking, what shall I do as a punishment for not following the challenge? And that's when I came up with the idea of I have to release a Pokemon in my party. But at the time, I did the I have to release a Pokemon full stop, and I went straight into my PC and released a random Pokemon that was sat in the PC. And then I thought, actually no. If I just release any Pokemon I want in a PC, that's basically not going to make the punishment feel like an actual punishment. I've got to make it sound more devastating. Which is why I then decided I'm going to make it where I have to release a Pokemon that is in my party if I fail the challenge. Because obviously this is technically the very first ever Hooplocke Nuzlocke LP on my channel. So I am still basically coming up with the rules as we come along. But the rules are basically mentioned in the description anyway. And I'm basically following the exact rules 100%. I am allowed to catch Dusknoirs if I want. But most Nuzlockes do a thing where you're not allowed to catch a Dusknoir, which is most likely the case with randomizers. Right, we've got two trainers left to battle in Cycling Road. I actually want to see if I can try and get myself a Cranidos in the Grand Underground. Because that's definitely still affecting me. Knowing the fact that I actually had a chance to get the skull fossil, but because I used the hammer one too many times, it technically did not give me enough strikes on the wall to basically get it without the wall crumbling down. Okay, another Shinxa. Well, let's switch Boneri out, since I am technically -1 in physical defense, but -2 in physical attack. Another thing I probably would want to get when I'm going inside the Grand Underground when digging is a chance to basically find heart scales. Since one of the moves that Grotle learns upon evolution, he learns Earthquake the very second he evolves, but at level 1 he learns Wood Hammer. So I would want to try and get the Wood Hammer move if possible. Okay, since Boneri moved before Pikachu, that Electro Ball is not going to do much damage, and of course the AI gets a critical hit again. That actually would have benefited the AI if that came on the turn when Pikachu used Electro Ball. Yeah. Right, there we go. Let's go in the Grand Underground once again. We'll play via internet. So that way... okay, there you go. It was taking a minute to load up. Okay, 4 items. Doesn't help when you keep finding bedrock. Oh, hello. Oh, that's... God dang it. That made me believe that that was a rare item. But it's not. Oh, there it is. Alright, what's in the fairy box? Which is actually kind of good, to be fair, because it basically... Just when I was about to say it! Helps boost the likelihood for me to find myself a Togepi. Okay, 4 items again. And I find one immediately. Oops. Oh, we got another statue. Fudge. There we go. I wonder actually if people are like digging in one spot and then somebody decides to dig in one spot next to where the other person's digging, does that basically boost the likelihood of finding rare items? Because if so... Right. Yes, Geodude, I know you're there. Oh, some people were digging. Let's see if it's actually true. What? Oh, hello. Got a heart scale. And there's the fossil. Okay, we got ourselves a Cranidos. Doesn't matter that I didn't dig up everything. All I care about is the fact that I got Cranidos. So my theory was actually sort of right. So let's leave. Since we are technically north of Oiberg City, which is where you deposit the fossils, I could technically go in the underpart of cycling road. But I'd rather not. Right, let's pick up these berries. And okay. Let's go into the PC real fast. Let's deposit Patrick. So we got a free slot in our party. It's that museum you need to go in. And then you need to talk to this guy. So yeah, we go outside. And then immediately go straight back in. And I'm going to save in front of him because in case if I happen to get a very bad nature. I'm gonna nickname you Cranium. Really? Now, if you revive a fossil in the modern games of Generation 1 all the way up to Generation 8 of Sword and Shield, when you revive a Pokemon from a fossil, their default level is level 20. Why, of all things in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, is the fossil Pokemon to be brought at level freaking 1? And it's a relaxed nature. That is not good. Not good of a nature at all. Right, just a pointless news article. Yeah, if you're wondering, I'd rather have it be a plus speed nature Rampardos because one of its highest base stats is actually speed. I mean, don't get me wrong, relaxed nature is actually a decently good nature, but the problem is, Rampardos is the most frail fossil Pokemon. Like, let me bring up Rampardos in search. Okay, we will do it on Pokemon database. So see, oh okay, never mind then. So look at that. His base defense is 60. His base special attack is 65. His base special defense is 50. His base speed is 58. And then 97 HP and 165 physical attack. So ideally, I would rather go for a nature that's either, well, most likely a plus physical attack. I probably should have gone for the relaxed nature, but it doesn't really make any difference for me. Right, we'll go for the name again. We'll nickname you Cranium. Okay. Since I saw that his base speed is 58, I thought he was actually faster than that. I might as well go for that. We'll keep Cranium in the party for a bit, so that way. Right, I forgot. I haven't actually registered the bike. Let's see, I'm just going to scroll over the new TMs, so that way I don't keep seeing them all the time. Like, I don't want to keep seeing the word new. There we go. Then we'll head down this way and get some EXP. I could theoretically battle the trainers underneath Cycle Road, but I might as well do that when I feel like it, really, because those fights are basically eventless. Not even worth the time viewing on this series, even though I did already show it the first time. But I'm pretty sure it took like more than 2 episodes at least just to get through the whole entire Wayward Cave with Mira. So I think it's for my better judgment to not actually go down there. Because as far as I know, with how I've done this episode so far, so 39, 44, and 42. So far, this is the 8th episode in my second attempt in playing this Nuzlocke. And I have already beaten 2 gyms and I'm on my way to Hearthome City. Which, back in the first attempt, it took like over 20 episodes just to even get to where I am now. Okay, they're sharpening your speed. But my Boneri is still faster than you. It's gonna take a bit for Cranium to gain up the levels. So I don't know how fast of an experience yield he has. Right, okay, we got a Battle Girl there, so we're gonna switch. Actually, let's put Kaza in battle. You probably might use a Metatite. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the majority of Battle Girls use a Metatite on their team. With the one occasion of a Machop. Okay, good. I was actually saying in my head, don't you dare paralyze me on the first turn. And thankfully she didn't. I think after this video I will actually end off the episode. So, in the next episode, we will go through Mount Coronet to make our way to Hearthome City. I'm just keeping on going because level up. Kaza learning Cycle Cut, not worth my time because he's a special attacker. And there we go. Okay? We'll see you in the next episode, guys.